Now the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Pistons. Forward, Tobias Harris. At guard, Jaden Ivey. Let's meet your starting five. At guard, 6'4".
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And looking at the Nets, Fultz is out there with Hield. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Claxton. A second chance effort over Harris. Bank shot, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Simmons. He gets it in there. Simmons got the opening basket of the game for Brooklyn.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Cunningham for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Fultz. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. To the paint, and Claxton throws it down.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Cunningham. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Gotta love how hard Thompson works on the glass. He's just not giving up on those plays.
Fultz kicks to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Ivey.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Back to Hield. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Duren, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Harris. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They get it back. Sharp. Fires from deep. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Sharp. Stewart with the steal. Here's Beasley. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Shepard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Nobody near Williams. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Schroeder passes to Beasley. And Thompson kicks it over to Schroeder. That's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shepard, the pass to Sharp. Beyond the arc. Here's Whitehead. The Nets working the ball around now. Snatched up. It's another look. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
And here is Hardaway. Thompson for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
We got Ben Simmons. Fultz is out there with Heel. Then it's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good from Simmons.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Now, here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Claxton. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A moment now to check out some numbers for Tobias Harris. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Claxton.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses. He has all the tools to be a very special player.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Here's Cunningham. Harris outside. To the inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timeout called, the Nets. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
Pass to Duren. There's the dish to Beasley. Plays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got his second basket.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Fultz dishes to Hield. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed.
Oh!
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Pistons ball.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So for the Nets, Lowney's checked in, and it's Whitehead in for Cameron Johnson. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Fultz the pass to Simmons. It's deflected.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Ivy with it. Now guarded by Hield. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp's checked in for Simmons. And Shepard subbed in for Buddy Hield. Pistons have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Ivy against Fultz. Whitehead passes to Sharp. Here's Shepard. Here he goes. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Ivy. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Nice decision making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Fultz. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Ivy. Guarded closely. Pass to Shepard. Here's Clowney. Nets with the new shot clock. Fultz the pass to Shepard. Here's Whitehead from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Whitehead's got 6.
An extremely unselfish player. Shepard loves to get others involved and create for his teammates.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Fultz the pass to Shepard. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons trail by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one misses.
Well, the work ethic from Ivey is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
And he's good on the second. Here's Shepard.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ivey. Excellent D there from Williams. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 5.
The Pistons.
Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, it's up to beat.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regret not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the rejection by Claxton. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
No stopping that. Duren at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Timeout called the Nets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Simmons passes to Fultz on the wing heel. And the Nets miss again. Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The pass to Ivey. For the lead. It's a hand on it. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's an example where the unpredictability of Fultz helps him, especially in that pick and roll where he can slice dimes through the D.
Passes it to Harris. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Now Thompson. He's got 5. Inside. Duran with the bounce pass. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hield can't hit.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Thompson dishes to Harris. Back to Thompson.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Kicks it out to Beasley for the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, Fultz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Let's go, everyone.
Teams changing it up here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
He's looking for Duran and finds him.
Well, we've seen Schroeder stepping up more as a distributor, leading this ball club now.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Shepard the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Stewart down low. It's not going to go for him. The Nets with the lead. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Extremely fluid for his size. Simmons' ball handling elite.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Schroeder passes to Thompson. Kept alive. Here's Duran. Hardaway with a wide open look. Money from the wing.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Shepard the pass to Simmons. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Brooklyn foul. Zaire.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for the Pistons. Ivy.
Schroeder finds Hardaway. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Shots good by Duran. Duran's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And Duran has that length to corral anything around the basket.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shepard, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Let's go!
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Hield. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Harris. Ivy up top. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One is on Hield.
And I mean, just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. That one misses. Nets leading by 5. Shepard with the ball. To the inside. Claxton, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Harris. From 13, Claxton with the steal. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Shepard, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Pistons trail by 9. Now the pass to Duran. Dishes it to Harris. And they get it. The kick out to Cunningham. Tries again. Rebounded by the Nets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Shepard, the pass to Johnson. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Back to Hield. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I see the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Shepard. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fultz. Back to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sharp finds Hield. They get it again. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Cunningham.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Shepard's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Detroit also making some changes. Asar Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ivy. Shepard the pass to Hield. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Brooklyn.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. It's on Reed Shepard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
So it's the Pistons now. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris from deep. Johnson with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Passes to Claxton. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Cunningham. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Sharp. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here is Cunningham. Thompson in the corner. A 3-ball. Great D that time from Johnson.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Claxton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Claxton with the steal. Hield from outside. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham for 3. Connects from downtown. From deep 3-point territory. Missed. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.